Hello and welcome, Libra. It's Adam with Arcana Mundi, your psychic witch. I'm here to do your weekly love tarot reading. Now, we are actually going to go ahead and use the field tarot today. That's linked in the description box below if you'd like one of these decks. We're going to go ahead and dive right in. If you would like a personal reading, you can schedule those in the Linktree link in the description box below. If you would like to make a donation or leave a tip for these readings, or just a donation to the channel, that link, it's all the same link, but it's within that Linktree link in the description boxes below as well. So, Libra, we are going to go ahead and check and see what is going on for you guys. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, and you're like, may I seek the truth? Please show me that which I need to see for Libra and my person. Libra, if you haven't already, please go ahead and smash the like button, hit subscribe, the notification bell, whatever you feel called to do. I greatly appreciate your support. Please feel free to tell your friends about my channel. I do appreciate all of you who do that. And thank you to all of you who have been making donations. It really helps allow me to keep doing this for you, and I greatly appreciate the support you've shown me. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, show me what I need to see for Libra. What is Libra truly feeling toward this person? Alright. What happened, Libra? I feel like you guys are kind of not really sure what's happening in your own connection right now. I feel like there has been some kind of disconnect, or if you are in a relationship, maybe just some kind of distance between the two of you. I do feel for many of you this is a disconnected relationship. That's what I typically tend to get messages for on my channel. But what I'm looking at, it's like you have a little bit of anxiety. There's a lot of fears surrounding your current situation. I feel like you're feeling a little trapped because you're not getting the clarity that you need from your person. I feel like there's a lot of mystery surrounding this connection right now with you. I feel like you have a very strong attraction to this person, but I feel like you also may be a little nervous that you're not getting the whole truth. There's a little bit of inner conflict about this, about following your passion toward this person. Let's see what they're truly feeling. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides in your light, may we seek the truth. Please show me what Libra's person is truly feeling toward them. Please show me what Libra's person is truly feeling toward them. Libra, if it's a question of whether or not this person values you, they do. If it's a question of whether or not they love you, they do. What I'm looking at here, foundationally, they understand the love that you guys share. They feel like you're the manifestation of their dream and the wish. I feel like they might be trying to take control. Is there some kind of controls, like dominance battle going on here is what I kind of feel. For some of you, it's like you like to be in charge, they like to be in charge. You could be dealing with an Aries, could be dealing with a Leo. Six of Cups, they want to reconcile with you. And they're kind of eager here. It's like they're ready to take control here. They're ready to come in with some communication. I don't know how well you'll receive that communication, Libra. At this point, I feel like you're still a little conflicted on what your intention is with them, right now. And that's okay. Like sometimes we don't know what our intentions are, right? Like I feel like it's just kind of you're up in your head a little bit about this right now, a little bit too much. And I understand Libra energy. My mom's Libra. I totally get y'all. You know, like you're a lot like Tauruses. We like to worry. I'm a Taurus. We like to think about things and we like to overanalyze and worry a little bit. And I feel like that might be a little bit what's happening. Like you're not sure what to do. There's conflict about what actions you want to take with this person. You have a strong desire for them, but again, it's like, do I do this or will all of these bad things I think are going to happen actually happen? You know, or are all the things I'm suspecting about this person true? I feel like, you know, the truth hasn't been revealed about something here, and it's like you're kind of holding yourself back right now because of that. And that's fine. I mean, sometimes we really need that energy of like, you know, organizing our own thoughts about things and trying to figure out how we can, you know, what we truly want and what actions we really want to take, you know. And I do see if you want this person and that's the action that you want to take, this person, keep in mind these are general readings, so you may be over here, maybe they may be over there. But what I am looking at is it's like this person, they really want to reconcile with you. They may see you as their emperor, even if you're a female. You could just be like divine masculine energy. But I also feel a strong energy of them for taking control. Like they want to take control and come forward to you and communicate about this reconciliation they desire with you because you're the manifestation of the dream. They want to be with you. Let's go ahead and look into the mutual energy here. Show me the mutual energy between Libra and their person. I feel like some of you are really going over through like a power struggle with this person a little bit, and that's okay. Like we sometimes, you know, if we're dominant, we kind of like to take control of our own lives, and they like to take control of our own lives when we're single. Sometimes that can be a battle when we come together, right? Because you're like both wanting to be in this energy of I do my own thing, and you know, this is the way we're going to do things. And there might just be expectations that maybe need to be communicated about so that there can become understanding, right? And it's less authoritative, but more of balanced understanding. I feel like right now you guys are trying to organize your thoughts, both of you. You really want to figure out what it is that you want, how you feel about this person, what you think about the situation that occurred between the two of you, and how to move forward, right? What's crossing this is I feel like there has been kind of a lack of communication about this. Like things haven't been openly expressed to an extent that's satisfying enough for you or for them. You know, I feel like there is a strong desire for this connection to come into being, but I'm sorry, I'm going to grab a drink of water, guys. But there is like this understanding that, you know, truths have to be known. People have to understand what their own thoughts about this connection are before they can come together, right? And I see your person is really eager to be with you, Libra. Um, Whether they're showing that or not, they are. I feel like this person may not be the best at communicating. Sometimes they may say things a little harshly, and sometimes they may say things that, you know, seem almost abrasive or offensive or too aggressive, and it kind of shuts you off, right? It's like it causes more internal conflict for you because you're like, did they mean this way? I feel like you're in this analytical phase of how do they mean what they say? Are they really truthful? Do they really love me? That kind of energy. I feel like it's like there's a sense that you feel that you don't trust this person regarding the communication or what they're promising you right now or like their advances toward you. There's a little bit of this like left out in the cold energy. If they have started advancing toward you, I don't feel like you trust it quite yet. If they haven't started, you're feeling definitely left out in the cold. They're feeling left out in the cold. I feel there's a little bit of isolation. I feel like there's a little bit of sorrow and not understanding and trying to figure out all of the facts here. Feeling kind of depleted, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so I actually had 3 cards come out in this clarification, so I'm gonna put them where they go. But So what I'm looking at here, we have the Six of Wands, the Lovers. I feel like you guys both just want to be recognized for the value that you hold within this relationship, right? You both want to be recognized and appreciated in a very strong way, in a passionate way, in a loving way, in a very nourishing way, because you do both feel like this connection is divinely guided. Okay, you do feel like almost you were made for each other. That magnetism that occurs with the lover's energy, okay? Um, and you do feel like this was possibly the path that, was given to you by the divine with the Ace of Pentacles. It's like you feel like this person is your compass, right? Like it's almost like when you're together, you guys can figure out the path, but when you're not, you're kind of left stranded without each other. And this Six of Wands energy, it's just like you want recognition for that. And they want recognition for that. You're both mirroring this energy here. I feel like you guys are kind of. But I feel like you seek recognition in very different ways. Or you understand that recognition of your value in a different way. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, I don't know how to explain that. This person may consider certain things to be, evidence that you recognize them, and vice versa. I feel like you may consider certain acts or, statements to be necessary for you to feel validated. And I feel like that's where this miscommunication is lying, that's making you guys feel left out in the cold. It's like you're not understanding, neither of you are understanding how to get to this point of like expressing value of the other person to the other person in a way that it is understood to them. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. If not, I guess I'm sorry. But we do have the Queen of Wands and King of Wands. I feel like you guys do match on energy very strongly, but I feel like also both of you, again, going back, we had the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Both are about like leaderships and authority and things like that. And I just want to say, like, when you're coming into this energy, it's like I feel like you guys might be butting heads a little bit on who's going to take the wheel, right, of the relationship. Who's going to drive the car. And I think there has to be a little bit of give and take going on here between you in order to kind of balance that. We have the Hanged Man. This is about seeing things from different angles. I feel like you guys are both trying to understand each other's side, but I don't feel like you guys are looking at the right things right now. I feel like this person is trying to figure out to make you happy by expressing their love. And I feel like you're trying to figure out, how to make them happy by expressing passion. But I feel like, or maybe passion is an issue in you expressing something with them. Um, I feel like there's this strong energy that one person seeks like emotionality as reinforcement to their own value within the connection, and the other person seeks it in a more passionate way, which there's nothing wrong with either or. Like some people associate love with physical touch, some people associate it with emotional representation or expression. Like I just feel like it's learning how to understand that balance between the two of you is what I'm getting. But ultimately, I think that's going to require communication. I feel like you both want this truthful, open, honest, loving, respectful communication. But what's happening is someone's coming in very aggressively, and I feel like that might be your person, Libra, and it kind of shuts you down, right? And then it pushes you in your head, wondering and worrying about every little detail of what they said, because you're like, did they really mean that? Or is this like, what did they mean by when they said this? And I feel like it's just kind of making you a little less comfortable when they try to communicate that way, right? Now, I do feel there's going to be an awakening. Both of you want this to be resurrected, but I do feel like there's going to be an awakening on how. And it has to do with this perspective and communication, okay? I feel like there has to be some deep reflection on each other's parts here. So like they need to reflect on what you need and try to figure out from the things that you've said to them. Maybe there even needs to be communication directly about that, and vice versa. Like, because I feel like this person is trying to show you love and you're trying to show them passion, but it gets a little murky here. Or you're desiring passion, they're desiring love. Vice versa, whatever it may be. Let's see. Yeah, because right now it's like you guys feel like you're planting seeds, but I feel like you're planting the wrong seeds and wondering why the flower comes up a different flower. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I do. I feel like this person is, trying to express things that aren't like necessary to you. Like, I feel like you're like, that's not what I need us to address. And I feel like you're kind of doing the same thing to them. And it's because you guys aren't understanding right now where, like, you and them, like, no one is understanding in this connection what the other person truly needs. And I feel like that's ultimately what needs to be communicated in a really loving, open, honest, respectful way. Because I do feel like you guys care about each other, but I do feel like you feel a little trapped over here, Libra. I'm not gonna lie. You feel a little trapped and conflicted because you feel like you can't, no matter what you do, it becomes a mess. I feel like both of you are contemplating this head over heart decision of like, do we walk away from this? You know? But by doing that, you're turning your back on your true emotions, and that's never good because you can do that for a while, but the emotions always resurface, guys. You know, maybe this is talking about you guys both made a head over heart decision to kind of step away for the time being and kind of think about things, and that's very possible. Especially with that falling over the Hanged Man, I feel like that was, probably a wise decision for you guys to step away to really understand your. Sorry, I'm getting text messages right now. But to understand, your own needs and how to come forward again. I don't feel like either of you really wants this to be over at all. I feel like you guys do ultimately want to reconcile and reunite with this person. There may have been a head over heart decision where some of you are maybe dating somewhere else, someone else. Could be in the mutual. Maybe both of you are doing this, or possibly, you had to make a head over heart decision because of a third party that was kind of involved in the connection a little bit too much, whether that just be like communicatively, like a friend or a family member, or like, maybe there was some emotions attached to another person. But honestly, I feel like this is more indicating that you guys did have to take some kind of, step away here and in order to kind of clarify and organize your thoughts on this connection, because I feel like it's hitting you really hard over here, Libra. I feel like you're like, this is too much, and I feel like they're kind of like, I just want to be with you, but maybe not doing it in a very, like, it's almost like they're trying to control the situation too much. I can see that. But Libra, what I'm looking at here is like, I do feel you both want to reunite here because you see each other as potentially being the one. The Nine of Pentacles is the Empress of the Minor Arcana. I think I misread a card. Where did I? I don't think I did. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I thought it was that, but I never did. Okay, sorry. I was like, the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Perseverance here. First of all, I hate the words at the bottom of these cards, so don't listen to those at all. They're kind of annoying as hell. But anyway, I hate when they make cards like that. It really drives me nuts. I don't know why. It's like a pet peeve of mine. I want cards that don't have words all over them. Maybe have just like the title of them, because sometimes you get these really random decks that don't have words on them, and you're like, what the hell card is this shit? Anyway, sorry. Anyway, but the Seven of Discs here, we're looking at, it's like you guys are trying to plant your seeds. You're trying to plant these seeds. There's a little bit of disappointment because you're not growing what you want. I did misread a card. I misread this at first as planting the seeds. But okay, so this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is about understanding that each other may be the one. Maybe. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is the Empress of the Minor Arcana. It's not the full-on Empress where you know it's the one, okay? um, and I feel like this person suspects it very strongly. That's why they have all these emotions for you, and they're trying to present those emotions for you by communicating, but their communicating isn't the best. You know, they don't say things in the right way, and then it just pushes buttons. But it's like, you know, you guys are trying to invest in this slowly, but, you know, you're getting disappointed with the outcome. Okay? But we do have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords is about, you know, a struggle or a battle, and, you know, communicatively, there may have been some harsh communication that forced you guys to step away with this decision here. I feel like there was probably some kind of arguing going on, and it's left you in this sad queen energy. But it's like you can't stop looking back. You're still trying to figure out if the love's still there, both of you. Neither of you can stop looking back because ultimately you want this reunion here. And it's about making a decision, the Two of Wands. Making a decision about what is most valuable to you and what action you want to take. You know? I think that that's kind of important. Now at the bottom of the deck we have Justice. There is a potential for this to be healed and rebalanced through truthful, honest, open, loving communication, which is reiterated by that Ace of Swords that we saw earlier. I do feel like you guys could work this out, but it's going to take a lot of communication and understanding and a lot of willpower to do so. But Libra, you're a pretty strong sign, and I'm not sure what sign you're dealing with. Maybe it's an Aries. Doesn't have to be, or maybe they have Aries in their chart. There's quite a few signs popping up in here, but I wouldn't worry about the signs too much, honestly. But truthfully, I feel that you guys can, but it's gonna take setting aside some pride, and like I feel like you guys are very much kind of arguing right now, or in this energy of like, you know, annoyance. I'm feeling like you're very annoyed and stressed and conflicted and anxiety ridden all at the same time. I feel like this is like a lot for you, and there's too much mystery right now, and it's really frustrating and stressful for you over here, Libra. And I feel like this person does love you, but I feel there's a little bit of timidness. Like I feel like they are expressing things sometimes, but it's like they get nervous when they do it, and it makes them stumble on what they're trying to express. Okay. You make them very nervous when they communicate to you, Libra. You do. You make them very nervous. And I feel like that actually ends up making this worse for you. Maybe you guys just need to like have a chill day where it's not so much drama. I don't know. Just like sit down and like have a drink and talk or something, you know? Or like, I don't know, hell, even if it's through Zoom. Grab a bottle of wine, talk through Zoom. I don't know, guys. I think that you guys may want to start, you know, some kind of communication. I think that the real problem just lies in like what you need from a person as your worth and what they need from a person as their worth, and understanding that, honestly. So I just pulled some of the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards. 3 of them fell out. Courage. I do feel that in order to express, you're going to have to allow yourselves to be vulnerable, and that will take courage here. You know, like you have to have the courage to be vulnerable. You can't just assume. And this person has to have the courage to step up with like their firm words and understand that what they're communicating to Libra is like, it needs to be well thought out. It can't just be this like half-ass, like aggressive, weird communication where they're like, oh, let's get back together. And you're like, what the fuck? We're not even 10 years, like 3 miles away from there, dude. Like, calm down. Healing chaos. I do feel like even though there's all this stress, and I do feel like sorrow from this card, even though it's like the manifestation of the dream and the wish, it's because they're missing you. I'm feeling like a very sorrowful energy here. Um, and I feel like that pushes them to be so hot messish when they come in with communication. Sorry, cross watchers, but it's a very hot, messy kind of energy. And Libra, you're not totally free of that either. I mean, you're like allowing your thoughts over here to trap you a bit, you know? Sometimes we need to go into that Four of Swords energy that we saw from the Eight of Swords, where we can look and really organize what are true thoughts and emotions, what thoughts and emotions are real, and what aren't. That's what I always think of after the Eight of Swords, is like the Four of Swords always brings in, you know, that period where we look within ourselves and really organize what we truly think and feel before we communicate. Helps us to not be so conflicted and not be so, you know, stressed out about it. Because we know what's really important and we're not just letting every little thing stress us out. And, you know, try to organize what actions you're even willing to take, you know? And I think that'll put you in a better place on how to understand this connection here. Change. I do feel like this situation can change, especially through communication. And I feel like if you did choose to do this change, like in how you show your love to this person, how they show your love to you, like I do feel like there would be potential for you guys to really heal this and potentially lead to marriage with the Justice card. At the bottom of the deck, we have flow. I feel like, you know, both of you are kind of trying to lock things down in a certain way and possibly butting heads over like little things that are kind of building up and becoming bigger. So just be cautious that you're not doing that too much to the point that you're kind of like, you know, over frustrating the situation with both of you. We're going to go ahead and pull a few Hidden Truth Oracle cards. These are messages from their heart. I feel you even though we are apart. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. These are things that they could have said, may never say, may just feel within their heart and never express. My life is not as together as it seems. I wish I had treated you better. Maybe that's what this sorrowful energy was about over here. They had said some harsh things. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I feel like this is a pretty strong connection. It's just there's some miscommunication issues. And like expression issues. I bury myself in work to forget you because I do feel this is like foremost on their mind. This reconciliation. It's like they're constantly thinking about this. Whether they're expressing that or not, I look for you everywhere. This person cannot get you out of their head. I wish I could share my good news with you. They may have something that just shifted within their spectrum that they wish they could, you know, tell you about and you would be happy for them, but I feel like they feel like right now you wouldn't be. And they don't want to like brag. I just heard bragging, something about bragging. I feel like they feel like you would think they were bragging and they don't want to do that. I Show me what I need to see for Libra in this person. Show me what I need to see for Libra in this person. We're going to pull some Romance Angel Oracle cards so that we can get some insight from Spirit on what they think about this connection. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I just heard stop overthinking. So I don't know if that's something you guys are going through. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Some of you may have children with this person. This person may have children. You may have children. And that might be kind of affecting, you know, this connection. For some of you, Libra, I actually feel like you might have children. And that's what kind of stresses you out a little bit about this connection, because you're like, I need you to step up for this, you know? Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, which we saw with the lovers. I do feel like you guys feel like you're made for each other. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and they gonna be coming in fast, Libra. I really do. I feel like they aren't really fully thinking this through, like, you know, how to express it. I think they're thinking through what they want with you, but I feel like maybe the expression might be a little off, but they're coming in fast with that Knight of Swords energy. They are. Might be a little aggressive, might be a little hot message, but they they want to tell you. They want to get back together with you. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. I told you, I really I feel like there's just some miscommunication going on right now. Make the effort. That's causing you a lot of stress, and it's, also causing them a lot of stress because they know it's causing you a lot of stress. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. I think that's about communication, healing family issues. Again, if there are children involved, I feel like there's something to do with that. I feel like this has something to do with possibly how someone treated kids. For some of you, that's not for all of you, but that for those of you dealing with that, just know that heart to heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Honestly, guys, I really do feel like this could come together if you guys could just come to an agreement of, how we communicate, how I express how I truly feel for you, what do you need me to show you, that kind of stuff. Because I feel like that stuff just may have not been communicated. And it's not stuff you always talk about with your person, but honestly, like, sometimes people need different forms of validation within connections just to understand, like, their. And I know that that sounds weird, but it's really not. Like, some people are more, acts of service based, or, touch based, or, emotional expression based. Like, some people need to hear the words, I love you, all the time. Some people need to see the actions. Some people need to, feel physical touch. Like, there's so many different things. I really feel like it's all about learning how to come forward to each other and like show each other's worth to the other person. There's like a love languages book. You might want to Google it. I don't know, but it talks all about that, I guess. I've honestly never read that, but people have told me things about it, and Spirit keeps bringing it up. So it's like a thing. But, anyways, I'm going to send you guys tons of positive energy toward whatever you choose. You do have free will, so just remember you can exercise that freely always. But if you would like to pursue this, you may want to heed some of the messages we heard through this, okay? I wish you guys all the best. I'm going to send you tons of positive energy toward this connection and what you choose to do. I love you guys. If you want to go ahead and smash the like button, hit subscribe, share the notification bell, whatever you feel called to do. If you'd like to leave a donation or book a personal reading that's more in depth on your situation, you can do that in the description box below. Remember that liking this video allows your video to be eligible for one of the bonus readings. So I wish you guys all the best. I hope you have an awesome week. I love you guys. Thank you for giving me the time to read for you.